So your main takeaway with North Carolina, or sorry, your main takeaway with Carolina Colony is that Constitution. It's written by John Locke, and think about what you know about John Locke. And I suspect, for some of you, his name sounds familiar. We associate him with liberty. Jefferson will use Locke's documents to help him write the Declaration of Independence. And if you look at that Constitution, the very last, well, actually, before I even do that, if you look at the Constitution, parts of the Constitution reflect what you would think about John Locke, right? He writes about people having access to voting, and he writes about freedom of religion. Now, he also refers to people as heathens if they don't practice the Christian faith, but he still says if there's 7 people and they decide that they have a religion or a faith, they can practice and not be punished. So that's forward thinking, despite calling them heathens. But look at the last line of the document from the Fundamental Constitutions, where he writes about enslaved peoples. And he says that individuals have absolute power over others. This is kind of shocking, right, since we think of him as the father of liberty. But also, it's also what distinguishes Carolina, because Carolina, of the colonies, is the first colony to be formed and include slavery. Right? The other ones, we haven't seen slavery yet. We've talked about indentured servitude, but not slavery. And so that's actually, Carolina is a good jumping off point to go to the next outline, because the next outline we're going to try to figure out that shift from servitude to slavery. So we'll explore that more later. But no, that's your key takeaway with North Carolina I keep saying North Carolina. With Carolina, it's going to split, your book does a good job with this. It's going to split in the early 1700s. Will become North and South, in large part because the economies differ and due largely to slavery. So it will split and become North and South Carolina. But Carolina is the first colony to be formed that includes slavery in its origins. All right, that's your main takeaway with that document you have there. Take care.